if you want to design a very good website, you should be good in HTML, you should be good in CSS, and you also should learn JavaScript. So now let's get started with today's topic, JavaScript. Now JavaScript is a client-side scripting language. So if you see this, so normally this we call it as a client, and this is a server. This is a server. So normally HTML files will be placed in the server. So when the user requests it, so your server will send a response. Your server will send the HTML response. Now, so JavaScript completely works in the client side. That means in your browser. So JavaScript is a client-side scripting language, so it's most commonly used as part of web browsers. So all browsers understand JavaScript. So you don't have to install any softwares, like if you want to work on a C#, you need to have a .NET framework installed, or if you want to work on Java programming, you need to have Java runtime. So all other programming languages require some software to be installed. So if you want to work on JavaScript, you need a browser. So now, so using JavaScript, you can alter a web page text box value. You can do so many things using JavaScript. We are going to see that in today's class. So let's see this. He is the person behind JavaScript history. So Brendan H. is the creator of JavaScript. So he invented first, he named as Mocha in 1995 when he was working for Netscape. He actually invented JavaScript. This is the first name around February, March 1995. He named it as Mocha, and then he renamed it to LiveScript in the same year around May or June again. So at that point of time, 1995, Java was very popular. So they want to market the skills, and they renamed it to JavaScript. So JavaScript in 1995, the same year, September, or in that time, they renamed it to JavaScript, and that was very popular. That became very popular, and now almost all browsers supports JavaScript. And also, irrespective of which web technology you're working on, either you're working on .NET, you are working on JE, or you are working on PHP. So irrespective of any technology, JavaScript is very popular, right? So JavaScript will be using that. JavaScript will be used in that technology for browser. Now let's see this. Now what we will do is, so if you see this code here, so C language, we use printf to print hello world. In C++ language, we use cout. In C#, we use console.writeline. And in SQL Server, we use print hello world. So I just wanted to compare how we write it. So in JavaScript, if you write document.write, so that will be printed on your browser. So everyone see this? I'm going to write in here, I'm going to write document.write. So this is how, if you want to write something on your browser, so document.write, I'm going to write bold, B tag, and this will be printed on browser. Okay, now I'm going to click on close the bold tag. So now let's say this. I'm going to save it, and I'm going to see here. Let me refresh it. Now say this. You can see here. So whatever I have written in document.write, that got printed here in bold, and then we are seeing here good start. So now what we learned so far is JavaScript will be understood by all browsers, and you don't have to install any software to work on JavaScript. You just need a browser, and using JavaScript you can write some content onto the browser. Okay, so with this, let's get started with programming on JavaScript.